Greetings everyone, and welcome back to the Pale Beyond. Here in our second camp, and last time we had quite a few issues with freezing people. So we have to take care of that now, but yeah, let's start off with some of the conversations that are happening around camp. See how everyone is doing. So we have the doctor. This one wandered into my tent this morning. Come along, Pascal. Don't bother the doctor. Did he get into your stores by any chance? No, he just woke me up from my sleeping bag. He was licking my face. A friendly one. No need to be frightened, doctor. I'm not. Of course. Okay. We have some interactions happening there. Let's check out what's happening over here with Kurt. You know, Richard, I prefer a hearty dinner of wild game to what we had before. Never could stomach those tinned rations. Least of all the peaches. Is that so? I admit, I might be a little biased. Where I'm from, you could get fresh peaches by the bundle, right off the tree. Bite into one of those, and it takes me right back into my childhood. Yes, peaches, a native to your home island, as I understand. Upperton didn't quite do the flavor justice when they decided you all should have them. It's all too processed, I should say. Well, concessions have to be made in order to encourage further production. Are you sure there is an issue with the flavor? Or do you simply prefer to live off the land? You know, it may just be that. I admit there's a certain satisfaction in gathering your meal yourself. It's how we all did it hundreds of years back. Thankfully, those days are long behind us. Anyway, I must attend to the day's requests. Okay, well, they might have been behind us, but currently appear to be in that situation. Let's check out Hammond. Morning, Captain. I think I'm going to miss the summer when it leaves us. Never took you for a summer man. Why is that? Say, bring on the winter, let this place know the worst. Why would you say that? Okay, let's go with... Never took you for a summer man? Come on. I'm not. Winter means colder. Colder means having to waste more fuel on this bloody thing. Not looking forward to that, let me tell you. Yeah, I can share that sentiment. We're quite low on our fuel and food reserves, so it's not exactly an ideal situation. Let's check out the medical tent. Like nothing is happening there. So let's see to those requests then. Okay, we have 4 people. So let's start off with... Sure, let's start off with the doctor. Captain, Kurt's game of rugby was a rousing success. Everyone was eager to get involved. Nice. Even yourself, Doctor. You don't seem the sort. I'm not, but... Kurt did drag me into the game. I was stuck out fairly hard. I'm still feeling it, to be honest. I'm not alone. I'm not surprised there was much roughhousing involved. Still, everyone had a great time, despite the multitude of aches and pains. If you excuse me, I need to lie down now. Okay. Seems like they had fun, got our decorum back up, which is always nice. We have start with run. Captain, I've been thinking. What is it, young man? Well, I'm not a very good sailor, I'm small, and I'm not very strong. Well, we're sorry to hear that, but I still want to help. There's plenty of sailors, but there's not as many scouts, or scientists, or engineers. Well, those roles require quite specialized skills. I can learn. Dr. Nutley loaned me his books, and I've been learning to read. I can still help, just a little. But earning a doctorate is out of the question in this scenario, but training isn't out of the question. If you're diligent, I suppose you can be taught some of the basics, enough to lend a hand at least. That's what I thought. Captain, please. Okay, so... make your way to Nutley. From now on you're his assistant. Go speak with Hammond. He'll show you the ins and outs of engineering. I guess we can turn him into a specialist. What can I use? I mean, another doctor surely could be nice. As you can see, we were quite in need of those. That being said, seems like our main problems are with freezing, so maybe an engineer would help out as well. Very interesting. I think I'll go with the doctor because it's all around just more useful. I'm assuming that's gonna increase my capacity for curing people, so sure, let's send him to become a doctor. Make your way to Nutley. From now on, you're his assistant. Ooh, nice. Okay, I will. Thank you, Captain. Dr. Nutley is already lacking in proper experience, but he knows his theory. Perhaps a spare pair of hands is exactly what the doctor needs. Retaining Runt has given the camp +1 maximum doctor slot. Perfect. And then we have Kurt and Hammond. I'm telling you, you're jumping the gun here. And I'm telling you, you're out of your bloody mind. Gentlemen, what seems to be the issue here? Apologies for bursting in like this, but winter's on its way. We need to hunker down as soon as possible. If you want to survive the cold, we want the camp to be set up for the winter in 2 weeks. A good idea. Can you disagree with this, Kurt? 2 weeks seems premature, does it not? Let's see what Kurt has to say. You want protection from the elements, I understand, but I know just how long the winter can last. If we haven't stockpiled enough food, most definitely have not, we'll starve to death waiting for the winter to clear. So you would suggest a longer hunting period? Much longer. 5 weeks if we can. 5 bloody weeks? Winter will have hit us by then, are you mad? We have enough to live off. I beg to differ. 2 weeks is all we need. I'm sorry. Have you been on the ice before? You talk like you have. Don't need experience to have common bloody sense, do I? Man, calm down. There's no need to turn this argument personal. Captain, your thoughts? Hammond is right, we can't risk waiting too long. I agree with Kurt. We have to think this over, you both make good points. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like I have all the available information. I mean, we certainly are quite low on food, so... I mean, that being said, we're also quite low on wood, or like fuel as well, so... I definitely think we need to extend the hunting season, but I'll go with this one for now. And we lost loyalty with both, but yeah, whatever. I can't make a decision right now. We can't sit on this, Captain. You have to decide. We can't afford to be hesitant. Enough, both of you. Captain Shaw will think the matter over. I trust the Captain's choice. Perhaps 2 weeks from now, circumstances will change. Exactly. We will see. Now, if you both carry on with your work. Fine. Okay, I trust you, Captain. Yeah, we're quite low in the loyalty department with Hammond, which might play us disservice, but well, I mean, I didn't really want to make any rash decisions. We're pretty good with Kurt though, so that's no problem. And let's check out what Mr. Zach has to say. Captain, a suggestion. The ice at this camp seems stable enough that we could conceivably drill a hole through it. For what purpose? Ice fishing. Oh, that sounds really nice actually. I understand the crew are quite adept at the pastime, and it would prove a pathway to gather more food. Certainly. Yeah, let's do that. That sounds really nice. So, who do I want to assign? Probably assign the scientists, to be honest. Because I don't think they have much else to do. Yeah, let's... Oh, I actually need only one person? Interesting. I guess I'll assign 2 people. I mean, this thing says 1, but... Oh, no, it's not letting me, so I do need 3. I guess it's just a visual error. But yeah, I think I'll just send the scientists. Suppose I could send one of the scouts. You know what? Instead of you, let's send one of the scouts. Should be good. There we go. Let's confirm our orders. Thank you, Captain. I will direct them in their duties. Perhaps we will catch something worth our while. Let's finish off those requests. Now we'll have to deal with the freezing people. The earlier debate between Mr. Hammond and Mr. Darling was quite worrying. Our navigator and our engineer are at odds. A divide will form amongst the crew. They're both reasonable men. Hammond and Kurt should learn to respect my authority. Neither are endearing themselves to the sailors. Let's go with this one. I might lose some loyalty with him, but that's fine. We can only hope. This crew is like the body. Each organ must be working in tandem if we are to survive. It absolutely is. Okay. Let's check out this conversation here. So, this is as warm as it gets down here. Still cold, isn't it? You think you're cold? Wait until you have old bones like mine. Hope I'm not still stuck here when I'm old. Yeah, that's that surely won't happen, right? Warm one today, relatively speaking. Never understood how we could grow so used to the cold. I can't even handle a proper summer back home these days. An island summer might be just what I need when this is done. Yeah, sounds pretty decent. Okay, so we have dinner. Other than that, anything in the tent? Doesn't seem like it. Let's assign some people to the med bay. So I need the people that are frostbitten. There we go. So you for sure. Who else is frostbitten? There we go. And I guess let's cure 2 of the sailors. That should be good. So yeah, you'll be dealing with them. And scientists are busy, so can't do anything about that one. Not sure if I will assign anyone for an interview today, because we're quite short on people, unfortunately. So I guess we go for dinner. I guess let's top up our supplies first. We have quite a few penguins and they're pretty terrible fuel, so pretty much all gonna go towards food. And I suppose I can burn another ale keg, or add it to the fuel, I should say. Let's keep 1 penguin. We want 3 penguins and 1 ale keg. Our fuel supply, that should be... Oh no, it's actually not enough because the penguins only give me 3. Yeah, that's not ideal. Don't really want to throw 4 penguins. Maybe I just throw 1 bucket of fish. Yeah, that's probably it. So it will be 2 penguins, 1 bucket of fish, and a nail cake. So let's add another penguin to the food. There we go. That tops us off for now. And let's check out the furnace. We'll add a nail cake, 2 penguins, and a bucket of fish. That should keep me above 50. There we go. And let's assign some engineers, or well, 1 engineer. Pure people of freezing. Not assigned Hammond, fortunately. Okay. Let's confirm that as well. We healed someone's freezing, so that's pretty nice. Fortunately, one of my engineers was frostbitten, so we can't fully heal ourselves from the freezing, but that should be fine. I guess let's have dinner and then we'll see about this scouting thing, like sending hunts and everything. The crew have their meal. Dinner is shared and stories are traded. Okay, let's check up on Kurt. I've been thinking, Shaw. If this expedition is indeed the end of the line for Kurt Darling, I wonder how they'll speak of me when I fail to return. What will the newspapers say? I wouldn't worry about newspapers. Newspapers, what of your family? They'll hear about your return and nothing more, don't lose faith. Yeah, let's go with this one. Encourage him. Ever the optimist, Captain. Suppose I should think the same. For the crew's sake, at least. Funny, isn't it? No matter what you do in life, you never get to see your own legacy. I suppose that's true. Anything happening in this tent? Have a discussion with Kasha. Captain, I was playing with Cordel's dogs earlier. I think when I returned home, I'm going to get myself a pet. Not a dog though. Maybe an exotic bird, like a parrot. There's that optimism. Good to hear. Still thinking about why a parrot. Why a parrot? A pet that can hold a conversation. What's not to like? Then again, maybe that will be too much to handle. Should keep it simple. A duck perhaps. I mean, birds as far as I know are pretty difficult pets to take care of. Demand a lot of attention. Let's check upon Hammond. I was looking at my contract, Captain. After you and Templeton, I'm next in command. So don't bloody die. I don't want that responsibility. But now I can die. I don't want to subject the crew to your leadership. Better you than Templeton, I say. Reluctant to take charge. This might piss off Templeton a little bit, but let's go with this one. Ah, Templeton would love it. Let him have that bloody hat. Okay, so actually lost. I'm really bad at getting loyalty from this guy. I want nothing to do with it. And then we have Grimley. You notice the sailors are still seated around the campfire, listening with rapt attention as Grimley plays on his accordion. The same song from last week. More of the crew have since joined in. I mean, kind of heard it. Templeton approaches, speaking to you in a hushed tone. Captain, do you hear this?
Captain has a frozen
This has gone on long enough, don't you think? It unites the crew at least.
Never tells which way is
I mean, it's not like it's directed at me, they're just singing songs. Like, they're speaking about him as well, and they're pretty loyal to him, so I don't think that's really a big problem. So I'm gonna go with unites the crew at least.
Captain Hunts could take a ship
Against you. Stop what you want. This will continue until you put a stop to it. Your leadership is in question. You have to act.
What a waste of hauling space. They never had a notion for taking our command. Send us to the hells.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to bother him. Like, I don't really see that big of a problem with this. I'll probably lose some loyalty with Templeton, but I think it's worth it. I don't really see a reason to piss them off for now. I'm not doing anything that, I don't know, that big, I suppose. Maybe I'll be wrong, but I just don't see it as that big of a problem. Oh, actually, got loyalty. Very well, if you won't do something, I will. As the music comes to a close, Templeton marches up to Grimley. Don't fucking break the accordion. Mr. Glossley, return to your post immediately. The old man catches himself before returning to his tent in shame. Problem? Good song. What's it about? What is the song about? The crowd of sailors stay, watching the confrontation. Did Shaw set you up to do this? Just tell me, Mr. Stowe. What is the song about? Piss off. So you won't tell me. Grimley reaches forwards and grabs Templeton stiffly by the collar. I said piss off. Okay, this is interesting. I basically have to pretty much choose a side here. I don't think that's gonna do any good. I think I'm going to side with Grimley actually. Like, I just don't see the reason for this whole... Oh, I don't know. I don't see it as mutiny. It's just them singing songs. Templeton will probably feel very betrayed about this, especially since he's getting attacked. But, I mean, he did engage in the... difficult choice. Let's go with this one. Ooh, got a lot of loyalty from Grimely for that. Sowing seeds of mutiny is not something that can be left be. Grimely releases his grip on Templeton's collar. Sounds like you're the one disobeying orders. Ahem, if you excuse me. Templeton slinks off to his tent as the crowd dissipates. Okay, I think that ended up pretty well actually. Like, I see why Templeton would be worried, I just don't think it's that big of a deal. They're just singing songs. Okay, let's see this. I've noticed old Kurt has been butting heads with the engineer lately. Not surprised, Mr. Hammond has butted heads with just about everyone so far. That Moman ought to be careful who he speaks to. It's fortunate Kurt is so patient. Let's be fair, Kurt can be as stubborn as the rest at times. Sure can be. Let's do all the conversations first. Starting to miss the browbeating heat. Calling this summer feels like a joke. Bundle up more, old man. It will only get colder from here. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. Ooh, we have the fish. That's definitely something I want to check upon. There's something happening here. How are my favorite crew members, Lady Cordell? Tired? They need their rest. I won't disturb them then. You know, you should treat them more often. I'm not sure. Treat them to what? Or maybe feed them treats? I don't know. They receive all the treats they need, I assure you. Okay, so let's check up on Cordell. Stanberry and Pascal were engaged in a fight this morning. More serious matter than the usual scrap. I put a stop to it, but it is concerning. Those two often get along. They're dogs. Perhaps the pressure is finally getting to them. Do you think you're pushing them too hard? I think we'll go with this one. Perhaps the pressure is finally getting to them. The ice can do this to people. Dogs are no different. Ooh, we got her loyalty. Nice. I would hope not, but you may be right. The stress can affect us all, can it not? I will have to be more gentle with that pair in the coming weeks. Okay. And, did I talk to Kurt? I don't think I did. Okay, so he wants some rest. That's fine. Let's... That changed from... Interesting. Captain? I've noticed a decline in my writings. First I blamed the cold. Then I realized I would often drink coffee as I write. It's becoming more difficult to keep up the energy without it. You should get more sleep if you require energy. Up it's your mood. How much coffee do you drink? Makes such a difference. Both of the first ones seem interesting. Think he won't be happy about me telling him to get more sleep because he just wants to keep everything going, so let's go with this one. Perhaps it's your mood affecting your work. Understandable in the circumstances. Okay, never mind. I can assure you I'm not lacking in motivation. Though the stress is likely a factor, I agree. I have found little sleep as of late. Oh, now we have the... I will respect your decision, Captain. Believe me though. You will only continue to cause issues for us. Okay, then we have Grimely. Let's check up on him. Been out here too long. Miss the sea. I just don't feel right on solid ice. Captain Hunt would tell me to suck it up if he was here. Feel the same, the ice is no home. And I'll say it too. Still haven't grown used to it. Yeah, let's go with this one. Agreed. Sooner we get off this ice, the better. Let's check up. We have Kasha. I need to finish developing. Okay, there we go. Nothing else to do here. I believe I haven't talked to Junior. On the ship with Grimely and Hunt. To be honest, that's all I've ever known. Half my earliest memories are of that. When this is over, not sure what to do. Served on a ship that long. You served on a ship that young. Young Grimely can carry on. This isn't the end for you. you have a talent, plenty of ships will take you on as a cook. Not really sure which one I want to go with. I mean, I don't know, is there a problem with his brother? Because I don't see why this would be bad if there is no problem with his brother. You have a talent, plenty of ships will take you on as a cook. Let's go with this one. So, it's a bit of a gamble. Oh, okay. It worked out for us. Do I want another ship? I don't know. All I know is those days with Hunter over. Yeah, he did kind of abandon you. Okay, let's check up on this fish situation. Oh, area ice fishing. Yes, very interested. My father would take me fishing quite often. I have some experience. Of course, it's a different story on the ice. Feel free to take the reins, Doctor. Oh, thank you. Perhaps a bit later. Oh, so we don't actually get to interact with this. Hopefully it ends up giving us something. Now let's check up on that map. So I have one discovered penguin. And I have 2 available scouts. So I won't be able to do 2 full hunts, unfortunately. I will be a little bit short on food. So if I can find larger game, that would be nice. Okay, large penguins. Not bad. And let's send you. Small penguins. Okay, let's send a full sailor expedition to actually. Where is it? Here we go. We'll send you because you're already freezing. So you won't get the freezing effect again from the hunt. Unless maybe you can get frostbite. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna risk it. Don't really have to. So this should be good. You get 5 Emperor Penguins. Definitely won't be enough, but you'll have to do. Let's send beyond. And I have one more person that I don't really see what they can do, to be honest. Everyone at the doctor is... Oh, I guess I can send them for an interview. That should be fine. There we go. Get some more of that research that I still don't know what exactly it does, but that's fine. Oh, we have a conversation with the doctor now. Captain, I realized something. Enough time has passed now. My family, they'll know something went wrong. My father must be mortified. My mother, I can't imagine how worried she must be. All the more reason to return home sooner, is it not? It's reasonable to be homesick. Try to stay strong. Yeah, let's go with this one. I kinda like the sound of it. Yes. Well, we're stuck waiting for the rescue ship, but I want to see them again. I miss them. Well, that's quite understandable. Okay, so I don't have another conversation. I guess that's gonna do it for this day. Let's just quickly check. Okay, yeah, the timing is perfect for the end of the episode. So let's see how things go. So I definitely need to start conserving resources. I think I will go with low fuel and low rations. Now this will mean 2 crew members will be freezing. And 1 will be malnourished. We have 2 freezing at the moment. So that's 5 total people that need care. And I have 3 potential more from the sledding that can become freezing. Or actually 4 because I didn't send the freezing person. Let's say that we get 2 freezing from the hunt. 2 freezing from the fire. We have 2 freezing left over. And we have 1 person that's malnourished. I think that should be fine. We really need to start conserving food and fuel. I just can't keep spending it like this. So just go with that. And we have plenty of decorum to afford this, so gotta make use of it. So we have 1 from the hunt. 2 from the hunt. Okay, 2 Jones has been cured. So has Cavity. Randstad was cured. Dick was cured. And Grips has gained freezing. Oh, it progressed into frostbite. Yeah, right. Those were the 2 we had. Cavity is now freezing. Very good. Third is now freezing. Grips has become malnourished. Oh, is this a 2-in-1? Can he cure both of them? Okay, well, there is no proper daytime left, looking at the clock, so... Seems like things will only get harsher and harsher. But yeah, I think I'm still barely managing to scrape by, but we're supposed to be stockpiling for the winter. Oh, this is actually interesting. Huh. Okay, well, anyway, this will have to do it for this time, for this episode. But I definitely can't wait to enter into the next one with these penguins on the horizon. For now, though, hope you enjoyed the video. And one thing I should start doing, by the way, is starting to say this. If you like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Because I noticed most of you watching are not subscribed. So yeah, if you like those videos, make sure to subscribe. So whenever I release the next one, you know about it right away. For now though, hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.